Hi, everyone. This is Ernie Green, the Artistic Director of Live Arts Maryland, and I am here with an incredible artist and a very, very, very special guest. I'm so excited about this. This is bassist Paul Cullen, who is a legend in the rock world for playing with the band Bad Company. I'm in awe. I'm in awe. Anyway, Paul, welcome. Welcome to Live Arts, and you're going to be joining us on April 11th at 7:30 for some food, some wine. You're going to share some of your curated wines, and we're going to have some food. And then you're going to play a little concert, right?
I am. Yeah. Thanks for having me. Yeah. I'm really excited about coming over. I live in the Rehoboth area, so just got to bop over the bridge on the 11th and play some music and pour some of my Italian wines. I have my own private label from Italy. And then we're actually going to do some small bites also for you guys.
I love it. I love it. So we're talking about wine and we're talking about food. And the intro is not enough to really sort of cover your career. But you basically, most of us know you as a bass player for a band that we've known and loved and listened to for years. It's kind of part of the American DNA, cultural DNA. You played with Bad Company in the 90s, but now you are known as someone who is a sommelier, a personal chef, a wine curator. I mean, this is like, we talk about somebody who's a rocker and a rock star. This is not what we expect. So tell me a little bit about how this happened.
Well, I think it's all about what you're passionate about, and I've always been passionate about music. So that's how I got into that part. And then later in life, I love to cook for people. So my mom's full-blooded Italian. Taliaferro is her maiden name. So I grew up in that family style, family Italian. When anybody comes over the house, what do you do first? You feed them.
Right.
And so I've always done that my whole life. I'm the oldest of 30 grandchildren on my Italian side. So
30 grandchildren?
yeah, so I've been in the kitchen since I can remember actually, because my grandmother used to watch me while my mom went to work. And I saw, that she cooked and she made people happy through their belly so I've always been like that. It wasn't until way after Bad Company ended that and I moved to Delaware that the whole cooking thing started. And that was just from having friends over for dinner, and I would have our best chefs over and it was kind of fun. It was kind of social networking before there was actually social networking. I actually
Right.
got people together at our house and they didn't know each other. And then what happened is about 11 years ago, somebody was at the party said, "Hey, can you do this in our house? And then can you bring your guitar and play some music afterwards?" I'm like, "Oh, so that's a dinner and a concert." And I did my first one, like I said, about 11 years ago, and we estimated I've probably done like 1,500 since then.
You sort of described to me before we hit the record button that it's sort of, I'm paraphrasing, but it's like it discovered you.
Yeah, it did. It was just from that one event.
You talked about you have your own line of wines. Tell me a little bit about that because we're going to talk about that when you're at the Live Art Studio on April
Yeah.
11th, and I know we're going to taste some of your wines.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna bring most of them. I have 7 different wines now from Italy. It worked out. About 14 years ago, I had my own wine from California.
I'm actually intrigued. You and I talked about this over lunch. I'm really intrigued about the Lambrusco that you
Uh-huh.
have. I saw it on a menu in New York,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
did,
yeah. It's
and I
really
didn't
popular
try it.
because people are bringing over the real Lambrusco now, which is dry,
Right.
fizzy, cold red, which is so unique. Yeah, so it's an ongoing process. Of course, we're really excited about the new wines we're bringing on and what we have here already. And we're only distributed in Delaware right now, but we can ship to 43 states, and I can have it delivered right to your door. So
Ooh,
this is
ooh.
a newer thing for us, so we're really, really excited about the
Okay.
possibilities. Yeah.
All right.
So
Sounds good.
yeah, so that's kind of where we are with the wine business and
Yeah.
how it all started. I figured if I was going to sell wine, why wouldn't I sell my own, right? I mean,
Right.
so
Right.
and
Right.
then it's part of the program.
Right. It's a unique way to see inside your world,
Right.
and again, and
Mhm.
we don't, it's like, you get these news programs, it's all access Hollywood or all access this or backstage,
Mhm.
but they all have the common thread that the hope is you're getting to see something that everybody else isn't getting to see. In
Yeah.
this case, um, we're not only getting to see things that are not necessarily, easy to see for the public, but people get to talk to you and find out, okay, what did you like about this wine? Why did you choose this one?
Yep, exactly. So that's the cool part. I have backstories
Yeah,
to the music part of it. Of course, everybody wants to know what it's like to be a rock star. And then I know all the wineries, and
right.
then the foods comes from my grandmother and her family and all that.
You have a nonprofit that you've also put together,
Mhm.
and you're doing it. You've got a concert for the kids
Sunday the 6th.
Sunday.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you're really finding ways to take all of this success and all of this, joy that you've been given and give it back,
Mhm.
which I think is really cool.
Yeah, you got to be in a good spot in your life. I mean, of course, Bad Company, I couldn't be any higher. Then after Bad Company ended, I couldn't be any lower. And then I moved
Right.
to Delaware. Things got better. I switched to guitar. Then I started cooking for people, and then all of a sudden, everything started coming back. That confidence came back that I had when I was in Bad Company. And then I started donating dinners,
Right.
to nonprofits, and that started going really well. And I in the first 3 years I did that, I'm thinking, well, I should start my own. And how cool would it be to help young adults and kids in the culinary and the musical arts? So we have Paul Cares. It's about 3 years old. We've awarded over $60,000 to
Right.
young adults to go either to culinary school or a band camp or whatever. Yeah, so April 6th is our concert for the kids featuring my band Bad River, which is me and Tony Shudo, who is from the Baltimore area. He was in the Little River Band. So it's Bad River, right? Me and him
Oh, I got it.
and Robbie LeBlanc, who's an international recording artist. And then we have a 17, well, in fact, he just turned 18, 18-year-old drummer, Alex, who we've kind of brought up with us. And it was just an amazing talent. And
Right.
yeah, it's April 6th in Dewey Beach.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I can't
Yeah.
wait. This is going to be so much fun. This is April 11th at 7:30.
I think you can come a little earlier and get some wine and
Go to liveartsmd.org and you can get all the information about it. Buy a ticket. You do not want to miss this. Trust me.
cool.
Paul, thank you so much.
Thanks,
We'll
Ernie.
see you at Annapolis soon.
All right.
Ciao. Bye.